You both know what I expect. A good, clean fight. Obey my commands and protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
World Championship fight at 115 pounds. And then we will get you set for Haney and Lomachenko, the ESPN Plus pay-per-view. There's a left hand from Nakatani, trying to split the guard of Moloney. Fires it off again.
Blocked by Moloney.
He should be rough and be physical. Good shot right there from Nakatani, but he should also throw to the body. Clean, crisp shots right there.
Trying with a short right uppercut on the inside was Moloney. Oh, it was a body shot that time from Nakatani as Moloney came forward. There's a 1-2 from Nakatani.
Oh, nice shot right there to the body.
Break.
From Moloney.
The undisputed world champion, Devin Haney, putting all 4 belts on the line against the former unified lightweight champion, Vasily Lomachenko. That is coming up.
Moloney froze him right in his tracks. You see him moving around, trying to clear his head right now.
Doubles up the uppercut, and then goes with a knockdown, scored with a right uppercut. 2 lefts and a right, Nakatani scores it.
You know, the poison for him is the uppercut. He leans over his front knee when he's trying to get inside, as you see right there, leaning over his front knee. And I knew Nakatani had an uppercut waiting for him, and that's why I said what I said at the beginning.
The undefeated power puncher looking to get after Moloney here.
It's the upper test. Right and left
Hook comes
uppercuts.
in. Left uppercut again, right uppercut again.
Nakatani went away from the upper and then came back to it after the body shot.
Another right hand to the body, showing all the offense here in round number 2. The undefeated recent world champion who moved up in weight, looking to claim another division. Stakes are much higher here, though. His first attempt at a widely recognized world title. Nakatani's had one.
I see blood.
Your right eye looks like there's some redness and some blood. There's another right uppercut from Nakatani.
That's the shot. The right or left uppercut.
Moloney has to forget about the head and just go down to the body. Focus on the body.
He landed 17 of those, including the uppercuts that scored the knockdown. Big, big round for the undefeated Nakatani.
The only way Moloney's going to slowly get himself in this fight is by letting his punches go. When he is in range, close to Nakatani, he's got to throw. He's got to start putting some money in the bank with body shots and uppers and short shots inside. That's going to slowly start to discourage.
Feint, clear the punch first.
Just missed a big right hand right there.
He's walking right into these shots.
There's a right uppercut again, as blood streams down the face of Nakatani from that clash. Moloney's been cut as well.
That's a long-range uppercut. That's a nasty punch to get hit with.
He looking for that uppercut.
That was the
on the
feint you
inside.
were looking for
That's
right
the
there.
feint,
And
yes.
that caused good shot. Before I could finish my sentence, Nakatani corrected himself and landed the uppercut.
Knockdown was scored in round number 2. Big clash of heads earlier in this round.
Not sure Moloney can be first as often as coach wants to. Good shot right there.
Could hear it.
Not sure Nakatani has gotten out of second gear yet. I think he's still fighting on cruise control. No respect to Moloney, but he's facing a smaller guy, feeling good about where he's at, and he hasn't had to dig deep into a bag of any kind, skill, different type punches, or even his will. He hasn't been forced to do that. Moloney's got to take him there.
Tried to time a left hand as Moloney opened up.
Yep, off the probe. That's it. Just occupying that space, keeping them at bay, putting a barrier. He's sitting on that back foot.
Stop. Be careful. No, no, no.
Just missed a straight left right there, Nakatani.
There's the right uppercut. We got to work. We got to try to get him to the ropes and go to the body. But look at the total power punches through 4 rounds. You see the distinct advantage, 46 to 19 for Nakatani.
All that's easier said than done.
It is, because you got to go through fire. You got to go through a ton of leather and power. It's a good jab over the top right there from Moloney. He's reaching out. He's the one that's causing the clinch.
He's he's grabbing the dangerous hand, which is the left arm. That's what he wants to stop from hitting him to the head and to the body.
He had his head down. He hit him right in the thigh. Nakatani is something else.
Nakatani's not done with those uppercuts.
But look, he shortened his shot up, and he's getting him there. He let off the power just a little bit. He just wants to touch him, just as his coach is telling him to do. And then he's going to lower the boom sooner or later.
It's a dead zone for Moloney. He doesn't need to be out there.
Even when he gets close, he's getting ate up with uppercuts.
This right here, this Nakatani's range.
So
just missed that straight left right there.
I'm just telling, it's just so discouraging right now. I'm watching this fight, I'm just saying he's getting beat on the outside and he's getting beat on the inside.
Listen, we've been around Rudy Hernandez for years and years. The brother of the former late world champion Gennaro Hernandez. He speaks of Nakatani in ways that few trainers speak of their charges in.
Good shot right there from Moloney.
The change-up shot. It wasn't a right hand.
Good body shot
from
Moloney.
Right hand comes in from Moloney.
But he can't land that if he doesn't throw.
We're going to have the punch of the night from our undercard when we come back. You got to see this.
Still got work to do on defense, but every fighter has work to do. Excited to see more of him in the future. Good sneaky right hook right there to the body.
WBO Junior Bantamweight World Championship on the line. Nakatani with a 65-32 connect advantage and a 10-8 second round. Scored the knockdown with an uppercut in the second round. Reminder, at the conclusion of this World Championship fight, we will hear from the undefeated pound-for-pound elite Shakur Stevenson, already a two-division champion. Undisputed title fight tonight between Haney and Lomachenko.
Oh, good shot right there from Moloney. I like what Nakatani did a few minutes ago. He sat on the ropes.
You're holding. Let his arm go. There you go.
You know, I thought Nakatani was just a power guy. I thought he just had one punch. But let me just say, he's still dangerous.
Still dangerous.
A lot of versatility. I'm starting to see Nakatani. He's boxing. Beautiful uppercuts up the middle.
Good short right hand from Moloney right there. Nakatani took it well. You know, a fighter's having success when the things he got hit with, the punches, they're not quite landing the way they did early on, and his punches are landing cleaner and having more of an effect.
Going to have him come out even in the next round and continue to apply the pressure that he's applying right now.
Can Moloney do it? Can he turn things around halfway through this championship fight? / pay-per-view. You can go to your mobile app and just click the fight tile, purchase the pay-per-view. This is, so far, listen, we've had great moments in the sport this year.
That's some old school tactics right there.
You either see a fighter freeze on the ropes a lot of times, or you see them panic along the ropes, and Nakatani did neither.
There you go.
Good shot.
There's a body shot that comes in, and then two uppercuts come right back from Nakatani.
Referee's doing a great job as well, trying to stay out of the action as often as he can, as much as he can.
Mark Nelson.
Good shot right there. I felt that body shot right there from Nakatani. That was good. He spun out. Good shot from both guys.
Wow, both guys going to the body simultaneously. And then another right hand ripped by Moloney. This is a good 7th round.
That's the heart I'm talking about. That's the effort I'm talking about. And if you're Nakatani, you're saying, oh my gosh, what's keeping this man up? Every other guy that I faced in my careers thus far, I hit him with these shots and they fall.
Well-paced 7th round here. World title on the line at 115 pounds. Oscar Valdez will be in the co-feature on the pay-per-view portion.
Just spoke with Rudy Hernandez, who trains Junto Nakatani, and he says, look, we've got a guy with a strong will in front of us. We want to be at the distance. He's getting inside, so Junto's got to land those uppercuts to keep discouraging him.
Making it a little bit more difficult for Moloney to get inside on him.
And that's when Maloney's having all this trouble.
Yep.
Where he's allowing this to happen. Just because Nakatani makes an adjustment doesn't mean that you go along with it. Moloney needs to live inside, not just taking punches, but landing as well. If you're going to take a round off, you can't get hit in the meantime. not like he's getting hit. Because one shot may get in there and land in the right spot, and you could go down or go out.
He needs to be all the way out, Dre. Good body shot.
Yeah, left hand to the body, and then back to the uppercut goes Nakatani. And here's the clap, and turns on the offense a little more. Four-punch combination, and weaving his way out. Back to the right uppercut. And that's how we finish the 8th. You have to let your hands go. They feel that they can't give any more rounds away here. Angelo Hyder, who a week ago was in the corner of Andrew's brother Jason. Now the pressure's on Andrew, the twin brother.
Yes, it is, and he told him right. He was honest with him in the corner, and that's what a fighter needs to hear. He's doing the right thing. He's back in the pocket where he belongs, where he should be.
Jason was great last week in just sticking to a game plan and doing what he needed to do against Vincent Astrolabia. Just stuck with the jab, boxed his way to a win.
Nakatani's like 3 Astrolabias.
Yes, absolutely, Dre.
Break.
Pivot.
Yeah, I don't know what turned off in Moloney after the 7th round, which was a competitive round for both, but a good round for him. This 8th round and the 9th, he's just turned off. He seems to not have that same fire that he had when he started to pick up the pace.
Dre, to your point, in round, and his corner said that to him exactly. He gave him the 8th round off. You cannot do that in a world championship fight.
Well, it's a long way back to Australia. And you may risk getting knocked out in order to try to get your shot through.
Nice left hook.
Punching between punches.
That's what he needs to do.
Moloney has to work harder, 10 times more than Nakatani to be able to get to where he needs to get to. So he's starting to fade, and he's absorbing a ton of punishment.
And there's only going to be 9 minutes left to solve it all. I don't care if it's boxing. I don't care if it's any form of sports coaching, leadership, management. That was a clinic right there.
I agree.
He knows his fighter is trailing. He knows time is running out. It's round number 10 of a championship fight. He's delivering a message that we may need to stop him, but he's delivering it in a calm, purposeful, direct way. That was masterful by Angelo Hyder.
He's been hit with some shots tonight. He's had his way for the most part in this fight, but he's not afraid. He doesn't mind scrapping and getting in close. It just doesn't serve him very well.
And could be coming in to a victory in moments unless Moloney can turn things around late. You heard what his own corner had to say about that.
Yeah. Let him go.
Moloney's got 2.5 rounds to try to make something happen.
He needs a knockout.
And he wants to go home and be on that long flight knowing that he's done everything that he possibly can. He can't leave anything here or leave anything in the tank. He wants to leave it all here.
1-2 from range. Another 1-2.
He said he was so disciplined.
Yes.
Never seen a fighter or had another fighter that was disciplined as Nakatani.
ESPN Plus pay-per-view. You can do it on your app. You can do it online. Just click the fight tile, buy the pay-per-view, and you get Haney and Lomachenko and 2 other very good fights.
Yeah, because the opponent, he gets used to getting hit with the same pace, the same rate. Now, if you switch it up, then you surprise them. Remember, it's the punch that they don't see is the one that usually hurts them.
Oh! A straight left hand floors Moloney.
5, 6. Listen, are you
Well,
good to go?
Nakatani set it up off the
Protect
jab.
yourself,
Nice
okay?
stick right there. You see the jab? Do you see Moloney? He moved his head to the left to avoid the jab, but then he brought his head.
You good? Walk over here.
Long range left hand from Nakatani. He has been sharp shooting all night, in complete control. Comes with the left hand again. Tries to split the guard behind the jab. Moloney looking to tie up. Still over a minute to survive here in round number 11.
Straight left hand, right on the money. Another one, Petch. Moloney's doing his best to try to clear his head.
There's that uppercut. He has shown everything in the offensive arsenal tonight.
can tell you this, you can't doubt the toughness of Moloney. He is one tough cookie.
He is tough, but let me say this. Nakatani's good.
Yeah.
But he is really good.
Yes, he is.
There are a lot of folks like Naoya Inoue.
Yes.
Who was the recent undisputed bantamweight champion, who now is going to 122 pounds. That is a great matchup among world champions. Double jab, left hand, uppercut. Moloney's face showing you all you need to see.
Tess, he's so dangerous. Nakatani is so dangerous because not only can he keep his height and his reach, he's just buying his time right now. He's just trying to set up one last punch, trying to end this fight with one shot.
Remember, this fight was almost stopped after the 11th round by the corner of Moloney. They sent him back out, and now he's a half-minute away from going the distance in what will most likely be lopsided scores and a championship won for Nakatani.
Oh my! That was devastating! He is laid out in brutal fashion. Absolute devastating dynamite power by Nakatani, and now there is a situation in the ring with Moloney. They need medical attention in there right away. That was as brutal of a single punch as you will ever see.
Here's what happened.
My gosh.
Watch his legs. That's all you need to know. Watch the legs.
Flick jab. Sting getting range. He sees him coming in. Times him perfectly. Gets his head off the line. Looping left hand. Knuckles pointed down. Oh my goodness.
It's as big as it gets. It's as powerful of a single knockout punch as you'll see in the sport. Junto Nakatani wins a world championship and stays undefeated with this monstrous left hand. And I want you to see it in real time and listen to it. Here it is. Listen to this punch.
And now the WBO Junior Bantamweight Champion of the World, Junto Nakatani!
続きまして JBC 日本ボクシングコミッション萩原実コミッショナーのコミッショナー宣言です。
コミッショナー宣言。ただいま
Promotions and Top Rank Incorporated. This world title bout in the ring is sanctioned by the WBO. The president is Francisco.
I mean, like how Nakatani's kind of reaching with the jab. He may want to like kind of step in.
That's
like
that.
Yeah.
On the button, he connects with the right of this year, but Junto Nakatani, after that, I mean, people that you can't help but take notice. I mean, I think he's ranked still maybe number 5, I believe, at junior flyweight, or excuse me, at junior bantamweight, but he's a problem, Jamel.
Yeah,
He really is.
And like,
I knew about him before. Nakatani, as he hooks it with that lead right hand from the southpaw stance, just a bit. Which happens so often when you have the orthodox and southpaw fighters, each of those lead foot for each respective fighter. That eventually, now he switches directions just a bit, going towards his own right.
But here he goes again, going.
Round 4.
Cortes.
Probably with Cortes' best punch so far in this fight.
Agreed.
Yeah, but he gets hit with a good left hand and followed with a right jab from Nakatani. Again.
Twice
now,
with the left hand and then right back out.
And he's out of there. Cortes' problem, he's a lot more fluent with his shots and his movement. Cortes almost got caught there reaching. He has to step in with the shots. He's not going to catch Nakatani like that. Especially with one shot. He got caught there.
4 rounds.
Especially this round for sure.
It's a beautiful thing when you can continue to win rounds. It's clearly just primarily with your jab.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's like with the late great Nassim Richards used to say, swimming not get wet. Like, you know, if you're not really much of a boxer, a pure boxer, you gotta start getting under those shots, probably bend a little bit more at the waist, and and march forward, but also throwing some feints to get him to react. Because at times, Nakatani, he'll overextend his punches. Don't leave it out there like that though, but start pumping the jab.
Why not meet the southpaw jab with your left hand, right? Kind of counter it a little bit. Even if he goes straight back, it's just enough back to get out of the way of the shorter arms of Cortes.
And you see how he just tried to dip under, just like, he needs to start breaking at the waist, get under those long shots, and continue.
Not enough to win him the round, but definitely keep him in the fight. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely some improvement, especially after those 2 knockdowns. But again, realizing that he's only throwing 1 jab, and then what happens when he does that? He'll bring the jab back, and Nakatani will come back with 2 shots of his own, or his own jab. See, 1 here, 1 there. And I mean, even when he throws that 1...
Of the gut. It's not these looping shots around the side that you see tag in the liver.
Well, that body shot again. This time he looped that left hand.
Like a looping uppercut. I actually thought we were going to see more of those.
Tripped up again. He fell over. He fell a little bit too over his front foot with that left hand. That was the end of the round, I believe, right here. Hands, he dropped their hands a bit.
Okay, but...
I mean, bam, right there.
Fair, right?
Yeah. And Nakatani, you see, and that's a sign right there. Whenever a fighter gets hit with a body shot and then goes back to his opponent's body, that tells you right there is because he's being bothered by.
Those body shots, like you said, I mean, they've continued to wear time after time, the jab and then those straight left hands to the body.
I mean, those body shots Nakatani put, Cortes pumping that right hand a lot more. He's making the effort. He's moving forward, but again, you don't want to just march in and put something out there. Blind him with your jab.
Yeah, but I'm definitely not mad at how he started this round. I mean, a little bit more sense of urgency, trying to get in any way that he can. Sensing that he's got to close that distance as well. Down to the body again for Cortes.
This is a good exchange. Good effort from Cortes. He just got hit with a good left hand there, but again, this is the best exchanges he's had in a while in this fight. He's got hit with a left up top from Nakatani.
Catching Nakatani going back and being first. That's what he did in the first minute of this round, and so he was able to get off some of those exchanges. Ooh, our man Steve Willis. Gotta have a little fun. I don't know how much fun Cortes is having in there right now as we get to the 12th and final round, as he's taking some punishment from Junto Nakatani.
Obey my commands.
Trunks are a little high on both of you, so I'm not going to call them right on the line. Touch them up. Suerte, combate.
Junto Nakatani moving up in weight to challenge himself against Alexandro Santiago. Round one.
That long body, long torso, very wide stance, which is always interesting to me that Nakatani can get the power that he gets even though he fights out of that wide stance the way he is.
His wife and kid were in danger there. They got out okay, but that wasn't easy to deal with in terms of the preparation for him in that fight.
No, he was cut over both eyes in that fight. Took some big power from the air.
Rudy Hernandez said Nakatani's always been an extremely disciplined fighter, always wanted to be in the gym.
Mentioned last round that he draws a line in the sand, and then as you cross that critical distance line, he'll let that left hand go like that. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you see him landing that jab over the top consistently. Boom, and he puts that left hand right behind it. Lightning quick.
And that's going to be Alexandro Santiago's challenge here tonight with 20 seconds to go in round two. And so far, Chris, it's been Santiago trying to get inside close distance. Big right hand there lands for Santiago, and another one. Just as we were talking about what he was trying to do, he had success getting on the inside and throwing the right hand.
And that's really what Santiago's going to have to do tonight. He's going to have to take a risk to get inside, close that distance, and land shots like that. He's going to have to punch with. They hit you with that punch you don't see. But Santiago's super tough. You're going to have to catch him with something that he's not aware of. Uppercut the last two rounds. There was a beautiful one. There was that overhand left. I thought that was the punch that may have caused the cut, but it doesn't seem like it was. It's going to be very easy for Nakatani to take a half step back and be able to counter. Big left hand over the top, catches.
That's a testament to the long left hand and the reach of Nakatani. That big left hand over the top. And there it is again.
Nice jab from Nakatani. Good timing, good distance. Half step back, snaps the jab.
Left hand gets through again for Nakatani. And that time it was more in the looping fashion, so that just adds another variable. And of course the Moloney fight, which we showed highlights of, that was the looping left hand, where he knocked out Moloney in spectacular fashion.
Yeah, but we saw there, as soon as he threw that looping shot, he got into dangerously close. There we see that good use of range from Nakatani. That round he was utilizing. I gotta stay straight for now. Good right hand from Santiago over the top as Nakatani throws the left uppercut from too far away.
And it seemed like Santiago had success with that right hand because it was a lead right hand, right? Usually, sometimes you set up the power shot with a jab.
Santiago is starting to realize that he has to punch with Nakatani because of his control of the range. So as Nakatani steps in to try and hit him, he's got to throw with him. The problem with that is for those shots coming back his way, but really that's his only shot at this point. He needs to punch with Nakatani.
Find openings on the difficult Junto Nakatani. He was able to get inside and close some distance and land some power shots. But a lot of this fight has been Junto Nakatani working the jab at distance and following it up with power shots.
Yeah, at this range, you're just not going to beat Nakatani. He is a master at keeping the distance, throwing those long punches. Nakatani is the challenger. So, you know, it's going to be more than just trying. I mean, nobody wants to leave their belt. Ooh, good shots there from Nakatani as he backs Santiago up. Santiago took that well because that was right on the money. Beautifully timed shot, though. And there's that overhand jab, that 1-2-1 combination, followed with a lead.
Sweeping the opening rounds and now putting on a show in round 5. Combinations, quickness, movement. Alexandro Santiago looking to make adjustments, looking to get inside.
Looking to no avail so far here in round.
Oh! Huge left hand by Nakatani drops the champion, Alexandro Santiago, in round 6.
You know, I'd mentioned multiple times.
Really is the limit. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from that impressive performance.
Yeah, it's a nearly flawless performance there. That was a flawless left hand. Santiago did not see that punch coming. Straight left hand right down the middle. Beautiful shot. Catches him on the point of the chin, put him down.
And here comes Junto Nakatani.
Oh.
Right hand. Down goes Santiago again. This time it was the right hook that caused damage to drop Santiago for the second time.
I think the corner stopped it. Yeah, yep, that's it.
That's the end of the fight.
Actually, those last couple rounds, here we see the finish. It's going to be a right hook along the ropes, drops. Fantastic work from Nakatani. And I get the feeling Team Nakatani is not surprised at all.
This is good, all right? Good luck. Combate.
For our main event, this one's scheduled for 12 rounds for the WBC Bantamweight World Championship. The champion Junto Nakatani there in the southpaw stance with the red trunks and white trim.
He's going to have to use pressure and aggression. Great shot from Nakatani.
Left hand lands for Nakatani, back to the jab. Doubling up on the jab is Chitpattana.
Nakatani's using his jab very well right now.
Oh, nice left hand scored there for Nakatani. Brutal shots that you can land. A body shot knockout as Chitpattana looks to land the right hand over the top. Alexandro Santiago in his first, where he won the WBC Bantamweight title. And then I mentioned the knockdown, that one not a knockdown. Doubling up on the jab there. Circling to Nakatani's right away. Oh, good combination to end the round. That body shot hurt. Yeah, Coach Rudy Hernandez telling me, you know, we're not going to have to go looking for this guy. He's going to be there. He's a come-forward fighter.
Yes.
He doesn't do a whole lot of moving. So
he's aggressive.
I mean, regardless of the quality of opposition.
Still.
Only been down twice in his career. The last time, you know, back in 2016. And some replays. Strong jab.
I love Nakatani's jab, because he uses it in different ways. You know, that one was a strong jab there, but you'll see in the previous jabs he landed.
Shoots the hook from the rear left hand. Chitpattana looking to land a uppercut of his own with the right hand there, but misses.
Using that jab.
Obviously came into that fight as a live underdog and completely delivered, and is now a world champion.
Very impressive, yeah. And Nakatani's winning these close exchanges.
Dips under that wild shot. Does not throw a counter shot, though, and he's got him back into the corner. Now he unleashes his offensive attack, and we're
He's
under
just
a
so patient, though. Nakatani.
And he gets caught there with the left hand from Chitpattana. And he looks to land it again. Two strong jabs from Nakatani.
And you can kind of see them battling for that foot position, being that they're both southpaws. Great left hand from Nakatani. Nakatani's constantly stopping him with his jab when he's trying to come forward.
Oh, good combination there for Nakatani. Chitpattana not really able to get in a consistent rhythm offensively, and it's been that jab that's been disruptive for Nakatani. One judge has it 39-37 Nakatani. Should it go to the 8th round, we'll have another update on the scoring after 8, but right now a shutout.
Ooh, a perfect shovel hook from Nakatani.
Oh, and a good right hand there for Chitpattana. Trying to find even one whole round that you could give to Chitpattana there, but nonetheless, one judge has him 39-37, did give him a round. Nice uppercuts there from Nakatani.
Mid to long range, but he's been finding success on the inside. He's been keeping a tight guard.
Oh, there's that uppercut you were talking about again on the inside. Looking to go down to the body with the right hand jab is Chitpattana.
He's definitely more active this round, Chitpattana. He's just not able to land. Nakatani's just keeping his guard very high.
Picking off the shots, and then again with the beautiful right hand jab. Landing from Chitpattana, that one landed clean. Again, that one with the left hand there. Chitpattana having a bit of success going down to the body, then trying to bring it upstairs with the right hook. Down to the body with the right hand for Chitpattana.
And Nakatani's letting those uppercuts go.
Double left, uppercut right hand.
This was that inside exchange I was talking about, the double uppercut. That's a strong suit for Nakatani. I want to see more of these uppercuts.
Action heating up a bit more finally here in round 5. Kind of been somewhat pedestrian through round 4.
Is serving him well. He's keeping a high guard. He's blocking these shots, or a majority of them.
Nice hook for Nakatani there. Doing some good work with that lead right hand. Arena in Tokyo, Japan. The final fight in what's been a spectacular 2-night event. 7 world title fights from Japan. Nice right hand there from Chitpattana to start round 6. We've seen a few world champions, new world champions crowned. To give a brief shout out to Punch Perfect Boxing, who has had some spectacular breakdowns. He is just an absolute boss when it comes to breaking down some of these fights from Japan, and it's been very helpful in my preparation, so I want to make sure to give him breakdowns of these fights from Japan, and you'd be proud to see what Nakatani is doing right now here in round 6. Oh, nice counter shot with a big left hand for Nakatani. Beautiful work here as he's pouring it on, and down goes Chitpattana here in round 6.
This is when he smells blood.
Will Chitpattana get up? He looks over to Rudy Hernandez and continues to pour on the punches. Chitpattana doing his best to try to stay in this fight. Under a minute left to work here in round 6.
He's being calculated. Patient, Nakatani.
Again, some solid work there with the right hand. Chitpattana doing his best. A bit off balance there, and just a strong combination of punches landed once again for Nakatani. Oh, that was a big shot right there.
Beautiful left hand.
Oh, the fight's over. 2 knockdowns, the fight is over.
Just a monster, heavy hitter.
Let's take a look at how he got the stoppage, Nico.
Yeah, this was the last knockdown, I believe. And it was that left hand. He was looking for that shot. Right after the first knockdown, it was that left hand. I knew it was going to be the left hand. And it was just too much. It was just too much for Chitpattana. Just a sharpshooter, Nakatani.
And it's not even like he has to load up too much either.
No,
I mean, he kind of has that throwaway
he's
jab.
Got that power.
Our referee in charge, Lawrence Cole, stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout, still undefeated, and still the WBC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Junto